What's up, YouTube? All right, so this morning I have to go get my heavy-duty socket set, but I wanted to show you what my Civic looks like now with the offset wheels on them. And the one thing I wanted to, let people know, I don't believe in lowering cars. I come out of the '80s when cars just had big wheels and stuff like that. I hate lowered cars because almost killed me and my wife once. So in Cincinnati, I don't do lowered cars, so I could care less. I like the ride height on cars, and I hate when people are like, oh, it's too much ride height. I'm comfortable with that. So I'm gonna let you see what the Civic looks like with with a little bit of bump on it. I think it looks cool. And actually, I'm running the Accord right now, which I need to be driving it, which I haven't been, just to get it going. So, all right, let's go. All right, first off, here's what the Accord sounds like. And I still got a bad pipe back there. The truck. And on the Civic, you can see that wheel tucked out on the side. See that tuck? I love that. I don't care nobody say. I mean, I don't even care right now. I like the tuck or the size of it. Alright. It's dark in here. Well, I'm in the house. What's going on? What's going on, YouTube? It's dark. Hold on, let me do something. Alright, that should be a little brighter. What's going on, YouTube? This is Will from Bosu, America. I'm about to go outside and fiddle with the car. Trying to get those coilovers was a lost cause. I broke bolts again, so I'm just gonna buy some. I'm not gonna go through that whole process. I said forget it. Going to make some stencils for my front tire. I've been wanting to do this for a while for my car, and I have to figure out the radius. Put all this together, but I want to make some decals for my car, and that's a 15. Wow! Sometimes when you make them, it's still in the computer. That's the 15. I didn't even know that. So I'm going to create my decal real quick so that I could get a view, so I could put them on my car. And then I'm going outside and actually pull my bumper off and spray paint the back part where you can see the metal where I did all the deleting, like the air conditioner delete and all that. You can see through there and see that silver part. So I'm gonna take some Plexi dip and paint all that black and do the stencils on my tires. So I'll show you what I'm doing, some of it, and then I'll show you the finished product. Looks like I'm gonna go with that stencil for right now. Let's see about stretching that on a piece of paper and just doing 2 of those. And then, yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with that. I wonder how could I pull off doing 2 of them. See, I go through a little too much a lot of times. I don't really have to go through all this. I know how to mess around with these stencils to a degree. I should know how to do better. But again, sometimes I just kind of fiddle around with it and play with it and see exactly what I want to do, because sometimes I mess them up bad. I'll be like, golly, I messed up bad. I need to make a second one. It's like this. I need to see it, so I'll get back to you after I get done with this one. Nothing like having your own cutter and plotter. When I was a kid, I made stickers up. A lot of times I would go to Hobby Lobby and make my stickers out of the number, like the letters and stuff, spell the words as straight as I can. Then my buddy Chuck got me hit with this thing, because I used to always go get decals from him. So that's why you see so many decals. Like my car, when they say each decal is 500 horsepower, I got about 20 million horsepower. Look, I don't know about you, but at one time I wanted to be a race car driver. Hold on. It's cutting just fine. Yeah, I wanted to be a race car driver. Tell me the kid, who liked cars didn't have Hot Wheels. Them Hot Wheels cars didn't look like normal cars. I mean, the cars I got now are off the chain. I seen a guy ask me once about my decals. I had the nerve to be driving a car that looked like the Incredible Hulk. It was a Suburban. And I was like, you got a car that look like the Incredible Hulk? You got the nerve to ask me about my stickers on my car? And it had Hulk Smash on it. And he was about 5'1". I was like, nigga, you'll never be the Hulk. Say, nah. But the whole thing is, I love the stickers. That's just the way it is. next year, if I still have the car, I'll probably peel all the stickers off, paint it a military green, and do something crazy with it. Because it was a station with a guy, I think it was like, hey. I was like, hey. He had a Civic, I think an EF. I don't know what he had. I think it was an EF sedan. But he used to race that bad boy. I used to love the way that car looked, just the way it was. But I seen it before, then after the different changes and transitions. And probably next year, if I get everything done the way I'll probably do the same thing. Just paint it a solid color, put one sticker on it. But right now, I'm going to drive it the way I want to. And keep on. All right, guys. This is Will from Bosu America. I'll be outside in a few. I'll show you what I'm doing. All right, what's going on? This is Will from Bosu America. What's going on YouTube? So after all of the parts I've pulled out of the car, the last thing I have to do is I need to put on some tow hooks so I can tow this car to the track, because I'm not obviously going to be driving it to the track. I'm going to tow it to the track so I can drive my other vehicle. I have a truck right now, but I would like to get my hands on a nice van so I can put the parts inside of. Because when I drive to the track, I'm not trying to drive back in this car. But that all happens next year. So I'll show you some of the stuff I've actually done and show you what I'm about to do today. All right, as you can see, air condition delete. Oh wow, look at all that. I pulled everything out except there. I'm gonna do this part in another week or two, because those are some extra lines. I need to do the tow hooks, which are going to be, I think, like right in these areas. I don't know how to look. It might be right there, because I actually have one there. I do have a tow hook in, but I got to do it for the tow system. But I'm about to paint that part black, so I really don't want to see that again. See if you can see that. And so far, so good. If you look on the side, the wheels are poking. The wheels, they poking. Everybody wants me to slam it, but I'm not slamming it. I don't believe in driving slam cars. I like that poke on there. I don't care. I like the way they look. This is what I grew up with, and I'm happy with it. So I'm gonna do some tire stencils on those, and then I'll show you what happens afterwards. I told you, I don't care. I'll run a bunch of different rims on my car. My dad never cared. So again, I have to buy the new coilovers. The ones I try to get, I broke bolts. I could break bolts all day long. So I'm gonna pull these tires upstairs. I'm gonna do the stencils, paint the stuff black, which I want to paint black, and then I'll post up the video. As the sun goes down, this is how I do my decals on my tires. What I do is I actually go and cut out a stencil, just pick the letters out, and then use old paper to tape up my tires, to spray them, to put the decal on. I know it's not perfect, but it's the way I like to do it. So I'm gonna spray these real quick and then do the rest of the work, and when I get finished with everything, I will let you see what it looks like. All right, this is Will from Bosu America YouTube. Check it out. All right, so that's the first decal. That one came out perfect. I did the right size, the right everything, but that one actually came out pretty good. The other one is kind of off, I think, on the size, but it still looks okay. I don't ever expect anything to be perfect, but so far so good with the stencils. I think it came out pretty good. Again, I do all this stuff by hand. All right, as I said before, I'm gonna turn the camera so we can see it. I wanted to just paint that black. I got tired of looking at that. I'm not done with it, but I want to paint that black because you can see the silver through the black bumper. And then also, I have to do more with it. But for right now, I'm just doing some touch-ups on some of the stuff I'm doing. I'll let you see it, the finished product. All right, guys, what's going on? So, as you can see, it actually looks way better with that painted black, because that's where the bumper is, the way I cut it open. You really can see through there. So, I don't know if I'm gonna put a mesh or something up in that open space in the winter. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But for right now, I think it looks pretty good. All right. All right, well, I got the bumper back on. I think that looks way better than it did before. I like the way that looks. Let's hear it. don't sound the best the way I like it. In love with this one. Gotta do that trunk a little bit better. But hopefully next year, this one's gonna be on the track. It's been a minute. I don't even. I need to drive this one. I haven't really been driving this one much. I've been neglecting it. When I started, yeah, I'm about to drive this one. Like the battery getting weaker and weaker as it go. I gotta drive this one. I gotta put some fuel in it, so I'll probably I'll probably mess around and drive this one tonight, just at least. And it's starting. I need to do some more work to it. Cause I drive this one all the time. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that one. I may put that one up. I've been thinking about putting that one away and just drive this one for a while. Cause I hate to just leave it on the street. I mean, it didn't gave me so much. You know, it's a very loyal car. It get me where I gotta go, and I can't complain. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'll figure it out. But for right now, I think I'm done tuning for the day. I gotta take these wheels up. I ain't doing it today, but I think I'm gonna put some gas in the other car first thing in the morning. All right, guys, this is Will from Bosu America on another eventful day of tuning and doing what I want to do. The next step is I have to get a tow system. And then a tow system hook, you know, for this car. Not the kind that you're thinking about, but there is a actual tow hook that you can get that you can connect to the body of your car and connect it directly to this Harbor Freight tow system. I'm looking very forward to that because that's happening probably January. By next spring, I should finally have this thing racing at least once a month or maybe twice, twice every couple months. But I can't wait to do that. I don't know what's next with the car. I keep saying I'm put a racing seat in it. I have one, I just haven't. I use an Integra seat to put in there, so I don't know what I'm gonna do next. The blue one, the Beast, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I don't know if I'm gonna put it in a storage bin. I'm thinking about actually putting it in a storage bin for a little while, just to give it a rest, because this thing's been driving for me consecutively for years, and I hate to just leave it on the street. So I don't know. I'll probably drive it Monday just because it needs to be driven. All right, guys, this is Will from Bosu America. You know how I feel. Keep shooting for the spotlight.